Actually, a professor from London did a study, upon people who play table tennis and who people don't play table tennis. They find out their brain images look very different. If you play table tennis, your brain image looks very smooth. For people who smoke a lot, drink a lot, their brain images have a lot of holes in it. So, just for fun. My company's name is called Doctors4Me. We try to enable patients from outside of the United States the access to physicians, especially top physicians in the United States. In the United States, the government every year spends like $50 billion on medical research. That's a lot of research fund. United States has probably the best hospitals and physicians in the world. But other countries, people from other countries want to come to United States, and especially when they have complex diseases, rare diseases, like cancer. So our idea is how can we connect the patients with the right physicians in the United States. So here we go. All right. This idea is not new, I would say. Well, what we do is we analyze a lot of data about doctors and the patient. Doctors, the data come from like a clinical trial, scientific publication, medical claim, also their background information. In the meantime, we get a lot of data from patients, like their genetic testing report, lab report, and then match the patient with the right physician. So I don't know how you guys find the right doctors. For us, we use data. It's all data driven. So I will give you like three patient stories. One is, so we have this patient who has a very rare kidney disease, and he went to see a lot of doctors in China, but still he cannot find a good solution. So he came to us. We use our like doctor search engine and find this professor from Harvard who has done research on that specific rare disease for the last 25 years. So for someone who has a very rare disease, there might be just a few doctors that can treat that disease very well. So we want to connect the patient with those doctors. And we have another patient who diagnosed with stomach cancer, and he also went to like 5 top cancer hospitals in Shanghai, and doctors from different hospitals have different opinions, and she did not know which treatment plan to go with, and it's very frustrating for the patient. So we connect the patient with a top oncologist from Oregon State Cancer Institute, and that doctor has done. That doctor is a very good oncologist. He has done many clinical trials on that cancer. He has published a lot, great expertise, and he has seen patients with that disease for the last 5 years. So the point is, we want to characterize the doctor's expertise and their clinical experience by analyzing all the data that is out there. So, because these days medicine changes very fast. For cancer treatment, you can do a surgery, you can do chemotherapy, radiation therapy, immunotherapy, targeted therapy. So the physician needs to have all the knowledge and the clinical experience to come up with the best solution based on patient's condition. So, we can analyze the doctor's data to match the patient with the right physician. So these are the data types that we utilize: medical claim, the publication, clinical trial, the doctor database. Yeah. So the model is like the patient can come to the United States for treatment if they can. But if they cannot come to the United States, we connect them through video conference platform like VSee. They can talk to the physician in the United States through the video conference platform, and we work with hospitals, genetic testing companies, and big corporations in China, and connect with them with top hospitals, physicians from top hospitals in the United States. So we developed a doctor search engine to identify the right doctors for patients. So you can enter. So these days, U.S. News and Report has a hospital ranking system, right? Also. But still, they are more like a peer nomination, right? So for us, we are purely data driven. We look at the publications of clinical trials of hospitals and physicians, and then so if you are a top specialist or physician, show me the data, So. So I want to show you how it works here. So for example, let's do breast cancer. Hold on. Yeah. So we rank the top hospitals based on the number of good doctors on breast cancer, clinical trials and publications. So. It's all data-driven. So, for example, for breast cancer disease, this UCLA has done, like 56 clinical trials over the years, and publications. So we want to identify the top hospitals. If you, let's say, want to see the top physicians, you can do sorry. Yeah. Yes. So these are all the doctors from the top, cancer institutes in the United States, including MD Anderson, Mayo Clinic, Cleveland. So we can measure the physician's clinical experience by analyzing the medical claim data. We can measure the domain expertise by looking into the publications. Also, we can analyze the clinical trials in the same way. So, we connect patients with the right doctors by analyzing the data about doctors and the patient's conditions. So it's all data-driven, technology-driven. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ray. Do you have any questions?
how many patients a year do you organize, and what is your business model?
How many patients we organize? Well, so far we just got started. We have served close to 20 patients, yeah, so far. Yeah.
There's a question there.
It appears this is a B2C app. Do you have freemium and then premium and all those good things? How do you monetize this?
So we work with, there are like two business models, I would say. One is work directly with individual patients. You know, they go to a hospital, for example, in China. Their local physician, so the patient and their local physician will work with physician in the United States, and the patient will pay for the either remote consultation fee, or they can come to the United States for treatment. Second business model is to work with big corporations back in China. They provide this as a medical benefit to their employees. Yeah.
Any other questions? I mean, I have to say, so for example, I have tons of people that ask me for a physician referral, all these things. This is by far the best tool ever. Like you just see, for example, someone needs breast cancer, there's 8,000 physicians from the top hospital across. Yeah, how do you even find that, right? This is almost the only way to find the best physician. This is incredibly useful.
Thank you. Right now, this is being used by our internal medical team to recommend the right physicians for our customers. It's not open to the public yet. Our ultimate goal is to make this available to all the people around the world, and people can just come online, enter their condition, and see the recommended doctors based on data. Right now, if you go to WebMD, if you go to HealthGrade, if you go to hospital's website, it's confusing. You don't see this amount of data to make a good decision. Which doctor you want to go with, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
What about bedside manner?
Oh yeah.
Do you measure that? And then my light question is, do you know anything about mahjong? Chinese often say mahjong is good for the brain.
Yes. Okay. The first question. What's the first question again? I'm sorry.
Bedside manner.
Yes, bedside manner. So yes, so we don't have we haven't integrated the patient review data on a platform yet. It's on our roadmap. That's why we use this tool as a internal doctor recommendation tool. Our medical team will look at the top physicians and go to the hospital's website and public doctor review site to go through all the reviews from there and see if they have bad manners. So yes, we do look at the patient reviews. Yes. For the second question, mahjong. Yes. I know a lot of people back in China play the game, and they really enjoyed it. It's not about the game itself. It's about a bunch of good friends get together, have some fun. That's very important. Yes. Yeah.
One thing, by the way, so in terms of the bedside manner in there, so you probably know we have the partnership with the doctor.com. They do probably the best in terms of survey in this. So we think you could actually take that data source, fuse it with this data source, and now you could clinically bedside manner, and that's a single way to search there. Yeah, okay. Eric.
Do you guys provide any APIs if somebody wants to leverage your platform, or is this only for your own product at this point?
Well, we are open to that option. And actually, you know, Milton, you know, is very very excited about our doctor recommendation system. You know, we are talking about making this available to, you know, doctor search in Dubai. You know, that would be great. So yeah, we can provide APIs to you know, third-party systems. Yes, yes.
Great. Thank you so much for the wonderful, wonderful talk.
Sure. So one
Good point.
one last thing, if you ever find a good doctors in the United States or, you know, in other countries, let me know. You know, we will have the, you know, data-driven recommended doctors for you. Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much.